SHOT Show 2015. I am with Dr. Haley Adams. Dr. Adams, Stuart, how you doing?
Great. It's good to be here.
Good. Well, I just heard a little bit of information about your foundation through Craig here at the Tops booth, and we have a special knife that's being made to help promote and to help fund your organization.
That's right.
I'd like to know a little bit more about the foundation, the backstory of your foundation, what got you motivated, what got you started, a little bit about you, if that's okay.
Sure. And why am I at SHOT Show? As
and
a
why-
veterinarian, how did I end up here?
Well, you know what? There's some folks here that deal with animals quite a bit. You've probably seen a lot of canine animals, and also just guys with their dogs that are their recuperation dogs, what have you. So animals are part of the American species.
That's
I
right.
think.
I just happen to focus on Africa, but yeah.
Your primary focus is Africa.
Yes, that's what the foundation does.
Right.
So basically,
Let me back up a little bit. I'm sorry to interrupt you, but so you're a veterinarian.
Yes.
When did you start?
Oh,
I know, a 5-year-old little girl fixing the neighborhood cat.
I graduated from vet school in 2001.
Uh-huh.
I've been going to Africa for about 20 years. So this is my passion.
Now, the Africa trips, were those like annual treks to go help out, or?
Yeah, when I was a little girl, I basically knew that I wanted to go and work with wildlife.
Well, I was right then.
My
5-year-old
first
girl
love
fixing the
was
cats.
mountain gorillas. So
Was what?
My first love was mountain gorillas.
Okay.
I thought I would end up, in the jungles in Africa. And I sort of graduated on and worked with a lot of different species. So that was my passion. And after vet school, I went on and specialized in wildlife diseases. So I studied a virus in lions in South Africa. Lived there for a while. So I'm sort of a specialist now, and I enjoy doing research and working behind the scenes, and this is just my way of giving back. All the years working in Africa, I saw there was a niche. Often there's a lack of basic supplies for good medical care of animals, and in the conservation world, oftentimes they don't have the high-tech gear that we have here to get operations done and to protect the wildlife that is now endangered.
Well, and on a continent where even human beings there's much less regard given to human beings on the African continent in general than in the West.
Yeah.
You can just factor in the issue that animals take even a further backseat to that.
And that's a good point. One of the things we do through the foundation, in addition to wildlife conservation, is what we call One Health. And we understand that you can't look at any species in isolation. You have to take into context the environment where they live, and that includes the people and the domestic animals and the wildlife. So it's sort of a holistic approach to enhancing a community's health.
Kind of like a fusion of the environment.
Yeah. So I work with all sorts of researchers, conservationists, other doctors, veterinarians, and we all come together and figure out how we can make it work.
So you bring in other staff as volunteers to assist with your program?
Yes, we have a large team of volunteers and even people who pay to work with us because they have a passion, and really want to get out there in the field and put their hands on animals that may not be around.
So they have the assets available to them to help donate to the program and come and physically help out as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And why we're at Tops is because of the Silent Hero knife,
right,
which was designed and created by Anton, and he is our Specialized Interdiction Unit leader, and he's a board member. So he's a great asset to the foundation. He's a South African. He has a lot of experience in the field.
Haley, Anton is, in essence, he's the support for the rangers that are helping to protect the animals, the rhinoceros.
That's right.
And or rhinoceri. Quite frankly, I don't know what it.
Yeah, good question.
Okay, the rhinos in Africa, and
plural.
and the law enforcement folks that are trying to help protect them as well to keep them.
So we try to bring gear to rangers, but also we enhance their own skill sets. So we do training, and we try to engage with them because we want to build trust with these guys. And that's one of the problems we face.
Right. Well, it's a societal thing. It's a cultural thing that you have to cross those barriers and try and break those barriers down.
Yeah.
Very good. So and he's donating a lot of his time and efforts and design to help with this.
Sales of the knives go back to the foundation to support the work we do. So we really appreciate Tops.
And I got to say, it's a fine, outstanding knife too.
That's what I hear.
I talked to Craig about it. We've got a little extra light on this from this camera, but it is a fine, outstanding knife. a great piece just in and of itself, aside from the fact that it's helping to support a very honorable organization.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You have a very safe trip home, and good luck, and all the best fortune and safety.
Thanks for the support.
You're very welcome.